Right, okay, we're in Pudsey at the Wetherby Whaler. Now, we did want to go to one a bit further out in Wakefield because it was on the way home and we would have grabbed a coffee and things like that. It would have just been a nice loop through Pudsey and through some of the countryside then. But instead, it looks like we may end up getting on the motorway because it was all blocked up and we had to come back on ourselves to Pudsey. No great shakes because they should all be the same. And there's half a dozen, well, there's five through there. And oops, there's four on there. So where are we? A nice seven. That's seven Wetherby Whalers scattered around this region. So let's get stuck in. Let's start with the potato scallop. Let's get in here and cut a slice of that. Put some crunch to it. Batter seems nice. Very dark. Very greasy on the other side there. Yeah, it's a little bit on the oily side. It's beef dripping, but the potato's nice and tender. Okay, put that to one side. Let's have a little look at their tartar sauce. This is their homemade or in-house tartar sauce. It's tasty enough. I mean, there's a real mayonnaise flavour there. Wouldn't believe it, would you? Some of the things today, traffic jams, you name it. So what have we got here? What have we got here? We've got their in-house fish cake. Again, it's a bit on the oily side, but I'm going to go straight. Well, I'm going to go to this end here. All right, okay. So it's the Yorkshire fish cake, or fish cake, if you like, and it goes under all kinds of names. But to me, it's a Yorkshire fish cake. You've got the batter surrounding two slices of parboiled potato, and or dab if you like, and then you've got the fish inside. So what they've basically done is they've took them straight out of the fryer and put them straight into the pretty much straight into these trays. Yeah, I think that's maybe a second or two longer draining, or even some draining, uh, may have made a difference. But it was tasty. So look at these chips. Okay, I need a bit more salt on there. They're nice. I'm doing my best to be enthusiastic, but I'm not very good at hiding my feelings. Not that I should have to, but I'm not very. At the back of the car park here, we're there's something that's dead in the bushes. Hopefully, it's like a rodent or something. But in all fairness, the chips are fine, and I liked them with a little bit more crunch and not too hard in the middle. But they are tasty. And let's have a little bit of this jumbo haddock. It's very dark, and that's probably, from what I've seen, it's probably their trademark batter. It certainly looks healthy enough. Well, easy to say when it's as dead as a dodo at the bottom of this tray. You know, that is really, really nice. Mm. Let's cut a big chunk off it here. See what we can see inside. See, that's a nice piece of fish. And that was under 12 quid. Yeah, that's really nice. You can see how fresh it is. It's not dry in any way. Look at that. Yeah, that's the one. Yep, that's how to do it. That's a perfect combo. Mm. Let's break this down a little bit. The chips. I've done a few reviews just lately where I'm trying to get those perfect chips. It's not so easy. It's not. You'd think it would be, wouldn't you? Like I say, the Wetherby Whaler is here, just yards across their car park, meters across their car park, and everything should have been good. Well, the fish was crisp, the batter was crisp, I should say, but the chips just needed that little bit more. The Yorkshire fish cake was nice. Again, a little bit on the oily side, holding the oil there. I say these things just needed a little bit more draining. But other than that, the taste was exceptional. Yeah, and the tartar sauce was great. But when you're ordering something like the jumbo, you really want a bigger pot than that. So maybe they do a bigger pot than that, and it's just the standard. But it was £1.50. It was a tiny little thing. Right, okay. So it's back to the computer. We'll have a look at some varied reviews, and then I'll leave mine. See you there. So as you can see by that batter was the strangest looking thing. Now, I've looked online at from different people who've had that fish, or that batter I should say, and it's always looked dark. It must just be their style of batter. At first I thought it was burn, but then no, absolutely delicious. And like I say, and some of the things like the fish cake, it was a little greasy. There was, I say, it's oil. I said oily in the video and oily in the review, but I'm actually talking the greasiness of the fat. And yeah, there was a little bit of excess, and it could have done with a little bit of drying out. So let's have a look at some of these reviews. 1 star. Clearly now doing fried goldfish. One of the worst fish I've ever had. Overcooked, thick batter, and the tiniest fish you can imagine. Overpriced and poor quality. Last time for me, much better chippies in Pudsey. 3 star. Usually a great place. Arrived at 3 minutes past 8 on a Friday night to be told they called last orders. Disappointed. 5 star. Fantastic, proper Yorkshire fish and chips. Great prices and great service. The regular fish portion is really very large. The senior menu here is quite the deal too. Now I'm going to have to have a crack at the senior meals in some of these places because, well, I am a senior. I'm 61. But, maybe we can get some reviews done with senior meals. Mine, 4 star. I was eager to review one of the 7 branches of the Wetherby Whaler, and on this occasion I chose Pudsey. There is a good sized private car park to the rear of the building. The shop is large, with a dedicated chippy takeaway and spacious restaurant. Everything was tidy, and the customer service was commendable. The packaging was environmentally friendly. I opted for the Whaler haddock, which is a thick jumbo fillet encased in a dark, crispy batter. Now that's their sort of signature big fish, if you like. And it was a decent size. The batter had a colour I had never experienced before, but the taste was excellent, as was the haddock. However, the chips were pale, much too firm and rather bland. The potato scallop was a bit oily, beef dripping, a bit greasy if you like, and like the Yorkshire fish cake, could have benefited from being left to drain for a minute or two before packaging. Cooking in, beef dripping, hygiene rating 5, cash or card, fish reviewed, haddock. There's some fantastic chippies in Yorkshire. There really is. I've been so surprised at how many, at the vast majority, from what I could see, are beef dripping chippies. And then you get over to this side in Cheshire and North Wales, on that sort of line where I am, and you hardly see a beef dripping chippy. Isn't it strange? But anyway, see you on the next one. This is a brand new channel for 2024. So if you like this video, subscribe, share it, like it, hit the notification bell. And if you have any recommendations in your area, put them in the comments. Thank you.